Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, fairly interesting day yesterday. We did get above 109306. We're looking a little bit tired at the moment, and you could argue that we're trying to form a range, but I'm going to argue that we are trying to form a cup and handle on the weekly. There's the cup, there's the handle. We're looking to get above this area, find support, and look at the oscillators at the moment. Everything is pointing towards the Euro USD breaking away. So there is a gap higher up, which is probably what's been targeted at the moment, right up there. So when you start looking at this on the hour, have a look at yesterday. We sort of we didn't quite hit the structure we were looking for, and big double move, but the second move was pretty interesting. If you put that level in there, sorry, there, that's our swing low. We broke below it, so you would expect another test of it, and that's exactly what happened. Trend is up, and if you look at it on the 15 minutes, you will find that you had some micro levels here, and there is the micro level formed right there, swing low. So upward trend, you're looking to buy, no two ways about it, and even these big swings shouldn't get you scared apparently. Anyway, I'm looking for the same today. I'm looking for moves back down to 109306 and 109134. Looking for structure on that level for another opportunity to buy, and what we're looking to achieve at the moment, and you can see how important this level is at 109306. That's a big cup and handle there. What we're looking to achieve is going to be, expect us to bounce off that, and I'd expect us to revisit that area. So I'm looking for an opportunity off 109360. And what we're looking for is you're probably going to end up with a 100-point stop loss for 300-point gain, because I would expect us to revisit 109624. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, and we did get the rejection here as expected yesterday. Don't like the way the oscillators are looking at the moment, so definitely not looking to chase shorts down there, looking for a pullback. And there is our area of pullback now. What does that look like to you? It looks like a big head and shoulders to me. There's a shoulder, double head, shoulder. So I would expect the price to be bouncing off this area. You can see yesterday, same as the Euro USD, we bounced once and then bounced a second time. And again, it's just with the volatility, it is just wise to put your structure in on 15-minute levels. So you can see there's a nice pin bar off that, but that, if you had your stop too tight, it would have stopped you out. And it's just this level here. I think that's probably the next one there. There it is there. That's the closest one I can see. So there's another pin bar with an inside bar. So there were two opportunities here. This is just again why you need to have 3 levels in when you're on the 15-minute. Just get 3 micro levels in, and that will give you an indication where your stop should be. Anyway, what we're looking for here is a retest of structure. I'm going to use these levels here. That makes the most sense, and then there's a second one right there. So this is the big bar, so I don't think that's going to happen. So let's just add the last level in, which is going to be there. So what we'd be expecting is 132097 or 132246 as a rejection. Reject there, wait for price action. You're looking for another move down, and what you're looking for first, that one's been hit. You're looking for that pin bar there, and then you're looking for the gap after that over there. So you're looking for rejection higher up. Your target is going to be 131.200 and 138.66. Fairly decent opportunities there. Moving on to British pound Japanese yen. Big up, big down yesterday. Big question here, is this a rejection? And it looks like a big rejection bar. Oscillators group to the upside, Wouldn't surprise me to see it falter here and move to the downside. And if you look what's happening with the dollar, that would make sense, kind of, but the pound is all over the place. So at the moment, we gap down, we've come back to test the gap, and we're rejecting that area at the moment. So I'm just going to go straight to the 15 minutes here, because that's what we want to do. Right, so big up, big down, below all the moving averages, and then we've basically tested the moving averages here. I would be waiting to see if we can get a proper rejection here, 164,458, or alternatively, just want to line this level up onto the pin bar. So you can see that is not quite the low of yesterday, but that's the area of interest for me. That's going to be 164,274. Break retest of that, you can see what your target is already. I'd actually just have a second target in around there. So I'm looking for a break and retest of 164,274, and you can have a stop of around 260, 300 points, and you're looking for 350 points. So it's a one-to-one trade that you'd have on offer here. But just bear in mind that once this has turned, if it does turn on the hour, then you've got a potential trend line break, and you've got a much bigger opportunity to the downside. So there's only a one-to-one opportunity there. The dollar looks a little bit more attractive than British pound, Japanese yen. Moving on to euro British pound, and yeah, this one has been complete confusion. Trade played out yesterday almost. We'll have a look at on the lower time frames. That was an area I was aiming for at 087232. Didn't quite get there, but we are coming back to test this area. Don't like this pin bar, but we are in a downward trend. So there's a lot of structure here that's indicating we need to be careful, but big down, big up, that is a worry. So that is again euros against the pound. So we need to see what happens here. There's two gaps here as well. If we start rejecting this area, 087769, your stop area is going to be up here, 087839, and then I would be at least expecting a move back down to this area here. And I just want to go back to the 8-hour, because if you look to the left, you'll see why that is so important. It's a fairly strong area of support. But ultimately for me, and you look at this, you know, we are forming a series of lower highs and a flat bottom. So that to me is a flat bottom triangle. But it is in an upward trend, so it's kind of messy on the higher time frames. This pair is not something you want to do long term. It's short-term trading on this. Anyway, this is what I'm waiting for. Probably wise to drop to the 15-minute as well. So the converse could be true here, that I could find support here and move, sort of break this area to the upside. If that does happen, then there's obviously longs in play, and you're looking for structure to the left. But I think for me, I'm probably going to leave this one alone. It's a little bit too confusing on the higher time frames and the lower time frames. But the other three are definitely opportunities worth chasing. Anyway, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.